Hey guys, I hope everyone is well and I miss you guys. Let's go over this. As you may have found, when it comes to 3D shapes that have curved surfaces, there's lots of opinions and discrepancies out there about if those count as a face or not. And if we were learning this in class, we would talk about that too. Even in the education world, among educators, people have their own opinions. So as long as you're aware that sometimes people call a curved surface a face, and sometimes people say, no, it doesn't count. It doesn't really matter, just know that that happens. And it's much easier to talk about faces, edges, and vertices on shapes that have flat sides and no curved edges. If we were learning this at school, I would never test you on like these ones with curved faces and ask you to say how many faces and edges, because it is just, there's varying opinions. But let's go over what those opinions are and what shapes these 3D shapes are made up of. So first of all, let's talk about the difference between 2D and 3D. Two-dimensional and three-dimensional. A two-dimensional shape is just a flat shape, like you could draw it on a piece of paper. A circle, square, pentagon, hexagon, rectangle. A 3D shape is three-dimensional, like an object that you can hold in your hand, and it is made up of 2D shapes. Okay, so let's start with the cone. So a cone is nice because we get to think of an ice cream cone. Okay, so here I have a cone. So like I was saying, some opinions are that this curved surface counts as a face, and some are that it's not. You decide and then stay with that same opinion for your whole paper. So you could say a cone has one face here that's curved and one circular face at the bottom, and then it would have two faces, okay? Or you might just say it has one face and one curved surface. Okay, we agree to disagree, or if we were teaching in class, I would probably just say count this curved surface as a face and this is a face. So two faces for cone. Edges where two faces meet, so that would make this one edge on our cone. And a vertice is where two faces come together and our edges come together, sorry. So that's another reason why on a cone, some people call this a vertice and some people say no, it's just a point, okay? So there's lots of opinions. To keep it simple and not too technical, we could say one face, two faces, one edge, and one vertice. But if yours doesn't match up exactly with that, we understand. That's okay. If I was to cut this cone apart and open it up flat, it would look like this. We call these 3D nets. So a net is a 3D shape on paper that you could fold and glue together. So this would be our bottom. These are all just like the little tabs to put glue on, right? And then you would put glue on that and curl it up, and you would have your cone. Okay, next is the cylinder. So again, we have curved faces. Where are my cylinders at? We have curved faces or curved surfaces. We can agree to disagree or agree that there are varying opinions. Okay, to keep it simple for us, let's just let our curved surfaces count as faces, okay? So first of all, we have a flat circle face on the top, a curved face here, and a flat face on the bottom. So we could say it has three faces. Edges, 1, 2. Are there any vertices, or you could almost think of them as corners? No. So 0 vertices on a cylinder. If I was to look at a net of a cylinder, it would look like this. So here's my circle on the top, my circle on the bottom, and this curved face around the middle actually be a rectangle if we opened it up flat. And then we would